Sawubona Mzansi, and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. So, we're going to continue working on Minesweeper. So, the foundation of the game is ready. If we were to ship this out, you would be happy with it. However, what we need to change is to have maybe an option where you select the difficulty of the game and some things like that, right? Like a pop-up message before the game starts and all of those kind of things. Make the UI just look a little bit cleaner. Marcel, nice to see you here this evening. We appreciate you. So yeah, we're gonna be setting up Minesweeper inside MIH, inside the MIH app. And yeah, we're gonna work on a game settings and then also changing the UI, like maybe adding like to show what difficulty it's currently on and all of those kind of things. So we'll hook that up. And progress update on the provider implementation that we are doing off stream. Currently, the provider work is getting done and we are learning as we go. And we are moving, but there's some, not difficulties, I would just say some challenges on my side in order to like set things up and how things move around. That is just because when we were how we previously coded MIH, there was no state management at all, so we were doing things very chaotically and haphazardly all over the place. But now that has been changed, and yeah, so we're just learning as we go about that. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for joining us. Let me hook up a flare right now on TikTok. Cool. We appreciate you. Shout out, Hendrik. So yes, let's switch over to the MIH app. So let me switch over here. Flip. Let me know if you can see, and I'll switch over for the rest of the peoples on YouTube and Twitch. So please remember, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So if you like, if you want to see the full screen, please make sure to check us out over there. And if you like the mobile experience, please head over to YouTube because it is a mobile experience there also. So what we are going to do is head over to the About MIH side and check this out. We are on 970 users and 45 businesses inside the MIH community. Thank you so much everyone for creating your MIH account and utilizing MIH. We appreciate you, Clayton. Shout out. So 970 users and 45 businesses. So MIH, for those that are new here, MIH is the first super app of Mzansi. MIH is short for Mzansi Innovation Hub, and we have created the first super app of Mzansi. So a super app is... So I won't bore you with what a super app is all about. What we're going to do is we're going to ask Mzansi inside the MIH app, what is MIH all about? So Mzansi AI is going to go through and just think about an answer for us. And when he's ready, we will click on the dot on the top over here and click on read aloud so we can listen to it. Let's listen together.
Hey there, waving hand. Mzansi Innovation Hub, MIH, is all about empowering South Africa. Think of the MIH app as your all-in-one toolkit for both personal and business life. We're like a super-powered platform designed to streamline things for you. Essentially, we're helping to build a stronger, more connected Mzansi by providing tools to manage your professional profile, teams, appointments, and even do quick calculations. Here's a quick rundown of what we offer. Mzansi.
Thank you so much, Mzansi. I won't let it. I'm so sorry. Who is this? I'm so sorry. What? We aren't doing co-hosting right now, but we appreciate you. So MIH is the first super app of Mzansi, providing you with multiple different features. Mzansi Profile, Mzansi Wallet to store your loyalty cards, Patient Manager to manage your patient's records and your own personal patient profile. Mzansi AI that we just use to assist us in answering our question, our friendly AI assistant. The Mzansi Directory, a place to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. The Calendar, quick appointment organization. Calculator, simple calculations, tip calculations, and forex calculations. And we have the access controls. This is what MIH is all about. But what we are working on today is adding the first game into MIH. So the first game that we are going to be adding into MIH is Minesweeper. So Minesweeper is one of my favorite games. And that's the reason why I added it in here. So if you don't know if you don't know how Minesweeper works, there's a whole lot of squares on the screen. You would click on it. It would reveal how many bombs are around the square. So you just in the beginning, you randomly click, but you can see better luck next time. You lost. So we can click new game, start. Something fishy is happening there. Something fishy happened there, but we didn't implement it yet. So we'll just play again. So better luck next time. We'll start a new game. I wonder why the start game is not working, but it's probably a coding issue. But yeah, this is how you see it reveals everything. Then you click and hold to place a flag over a bomb, and then you just click to reveal how many bombs are around the square. So it has 3. So this one is a bomb over here for sure. This is a bomb, not a bomb. This is a bomb, not a bomb, not a bomb. This is a bomb. Ah! Yeah, I'm a fool. My bad. My bad, guys, my bad. So yeah, that's what MIH is all about. So you see that pop-up message in the beginning. That's what we are working on at the moment. So when you first open up Minesweeper, it asks you new game settings, easy, normal, or hard. So when you click on any one of these, it'll change the difficulty of the settings. That's what we're hooking up right now. So let's do this. Let's try and figure out how to do this together. So we have a thing where we've automatically. Why is my camera looking so cloudy over here? Sorry, where's my camera? Is it looking better? A little bit better. My apologies, everyone. My apologies. So yes, let's sort out so these are the different functions that we have with our Minesweeper game. But what we are going to do is we tried using provider. So let's head over to our Minesweeper provider. It's just a way to manage our state. So you can see we automatically set it to easy mode, but we need to increase this. So maybe we'll say 15, 15, 15, 15, 20. Yo, can you please check out my website? My network cut yesterday during your review of it. No problem. Have you set up an MIH account yet? So we can find you over here. Yo, boy. Yo, boy. Kev. Yo, Kev. Did you set up? Not yet. Okay. Drop a link to your thingy. David, nice to see you here this evening again. We appreciate you. So drop a link, Kev, and we can try and hook it up for you. But yeah, this is our Minesweeper provider, and the Minesweeper provider it has the different data that's stored for our game, like if we've the tool index, the count, all the different kinds of things. We can add more things over here a little bit later, but for now, this is how we are utilizing it. So let's head over and look at Kev's website. Kev, I am looking at your website right now, so please feel free to download and create an MIH account. And make sure when you are creating your MIH account, make sure, so this is the screen what it will look like when you're setting up your profile. Make sure you enable business account at the bottom. Once you do that, you will be able, or your business will automatically be loaded to the Mzansi directory. Vinci, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. So please feel free to hook that up. So cool. Let's check out drop code. Shout out. So drop code. I hope to see drop code in the Mzansi directory soon. So drop code, they build, collaborate, and deploy your apps with ease. Drop code is an all-in-one no-code platform for creating production-ready mobile apps, effortlessly drag and drop widgets to build native Android and iOS applications without writing a single line of code. Shout out. And let me show you something in the Mzansi directory, Kev. So if we head over to the Mzansi directory and switch over to the business search, and if we use our business type search, you'll see that we also have another no-code platform available over here for us if we have a look. So there is a no-code platform available on MIH already, so you definitely have a home inside the Mzansi directory. So let's head back over. Then we can start building now. Watch a demo. Let's watch a demo. Okay, watch a demo is not working. That's okay. So active developers, there's 500,000 plus active developers, 2 million plus apps deployed, 99.9% uptime, and 150 plus countries. Shout out, we appreciate you. So let's have a look. Let's have a look this evening. Sawubona Iki, nice to see you here this evening. So everything you need to build amazing apps, powerful tools that integrate. Let's see, powerful tools and integrations to accelerate your development workflow. Drag and drop builder, and then team collaboration. One-click deployment. Deploy to AWS, Google Cloud, or Superbase with automated CI and DC pipelines. I'm not sure what. Let us know what CI and DC pipelines are, Mzansi. And then SOE, enterprise security, compliant with advanced. This is definitely some hectic stuff. Is it free? I see there's pricing at the top. So there is a free plan. Let's head over and look at the free plan. So there is a free plan. And let's read at the top before we just jump over things. So simple, transparent pricing for every stage of growth. Choose the perfect plan for your needs. All plan includes core features, and you can upgrade and downgrade at any time. Perfect. So what we have over here, we're going to look at the free pricing tier, of course, because I don't think I have the funds at the moment to go for these two tiers. But it's quite cool. Kev, let us know where you're from, because I do see you pricing in dollars. So let us know which region you reside in, because very interesting stuff. So, okay, select perfect for trying out our platform. Free, one project only, one storage, community support, basic templates, cannot publish apps. Interesting. So let's try things out. Do I have to create an account? Okay, let me create an account quickly. So you can look at MIH. For those that just join us, MIH is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and Huawei App Gallery. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or MIH app, and we will appear at the top of the list. So let me sign in. I see you say I'm from Soweto, South Africa. The site is still in development, so most things are not active yet. No problem. So Kev, why are you pricing in dollars? Why not South African rands? Sorry, I'm just signing in right now. Okay. Oh, I can just continue with Google. Cool, I didn't see this. It's for an international market for Flutter developers. Okay. I feel you. Signing in with Google. Create account, let's see. So very interesting stuff. So I'm checking it out right now. I'm just creating the account. And sorry, I'm just verifying my email now. Yeah, so it looks like a cool application, Kev. It's just the pricing. The pricing for me is a little bit steep for me. Even though we do have one platform, it's a little bit steep. 5848. So we're just verifying our email right now. Sorry, I didn't see what it said. So, Kev, am I able to sign in? Invalid verification code. What? 9 Kev, I'm not sure what's going on right now. However, I am unable to verify my thing. So I'll put it on the screen right now so you can see. And yeah, let's resend the verification code. What? Failed to send? Is verification working, Kev? Let us know. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Kev. I'm unable to verify myself at the moment. So when that's working, please let us know. And please make sure to download the MIH account and set up your business over there also. And we can easily find your link over here, and we can share it with all the people of Mzansi. So let's say, for example, we head over to, let's go to software companies, right? Lots of software companies out there. Let's go Netloom. Netloom is a business. Netloom doesn't have a website. Let's go over to MUN Sites, right? MUN Sites is a software development company inside MIH, inside the Mzansi directory. And you're able to call, email, navigate, and visit their website. This is the important part that I want to showcase to you, Kev. And then what will happen is you can share this with someone, and they'll be able to directly access this business info tab. Thank you so much for sharing your website with us. We appreciate you. So let's head back over to our provider and see what we can do. So yes, this is what we were doing last night. We were changing some things in our provider. So we need to void set. We're gonna set column count, and this is also going to take in an int of column count. And over here we can just say this dot column count equals to column count. Perfect. And then notify our listener. Notify the listener. This is dope. Thank you so much, Praise. Is it Praise? Thank you so much for praising us, Praise. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So what we are working on right now is the MIH app. So the MIH app is the first super app of Mzansi. And yeah, many different features. My favorite feature, Mzansi Wallet, a place to store all of your loyalty cards digitally. Many different loyalty cards out there. But what we are working on today is bringing the first game to MIH. And that is the Minesweeper game. So we can close this and just start clicking, and you can see it starts expanding things for you, and then you can play it. If we click on this and die, it tells us we did, and then we can start a new game. So very cool things, and we're just sorting out our provider right now. But thank you so much for diving into the chat. So notify listeners, cool. Save this. So we have set column, and then we need to set total mines. Oh, there's a getter function that I should be able to use, but I have no idea how to do that. But we can figure that out later. Let me change this also. C column count set total mines. Yeah, total mines. Also take in an int. Total mines. And same thing, this dot. So this is very similar to just a normal object, if I'm being honest. Total mines equals to, I don't know why I was so worried about learning provider. It was such a daunting task in the beginning, but I feel like now I'm not a master at it. Let me not lie. I'm not a master at it. However, I'm flying through these things. So it's so cool. Tabang, thank you so much for diving into the live. So our provider seems to be sorted right now. Irvin, nice to see you here. So our provider seems to be sorted right now. So what we need to do is hook up our Minesweeper game itself. So over Not over here, over here. So in our init state, initialize board. So do I do it inside initialize board? No. I don't think I should do it in initialize board. So what we should do is, let's change our pop-up a bit. Let's change our pop-ups. The pop-ups happen when we are handling taps. So this is if it's a bomb, new game, okay. And then, where's this other one? Oh, it's in initialize state, expand, generate. There's it over here. I think we should, I'm thinking now, I don't think our implementation is correct of how we are doing this. Shout out exterior. I'm so sorry, I had something covering the YouTube. We appreciate you over on YouTube. Shout out. Let us know if you have any questions out there. Let's see what's the numbers looking like on YouTube. Shout out everyone, shout out. 2 concurrent viewers, we appreciate both of you. Love it. So the thing that's going wrong over here is we're doing this new game thing. Okay, I think I see what the problem is. So let's take this line over here, or let's create a new method that'll also be just a void method here at the top. So so we'll make a void method and then show game menu, show start game window. All right. Oh, capital S, small s, x. Perfect. And what we need to do is we're going to just copy this code over here, Shift V, and then go all the way down. And I think it should be until, was it until there? Yeah, until here. What we can do is just delete it, then go up. I think I removed a whole lot of other code also. Let me undo this. V down. Oh yeah, it is all of this. I just deleted incorrectly. So let's go up. Let's find a curly brace. Oh, paste, delete. Then we're gonna delete this and then head down. And then delete this one also. Perfect. So now we have a window. And then on start game, this is when we're going to initialize board, correct? So we're going to do this initialize board. So instead of, we have to go to our init state, init state, next, this one over here. Instead of initializing board like what we were doing prior, what we will do is we will show start game menu, yeah. And this should have the pop-up chill for us. So let's have a look and see what happens now. So let's close this. And now when we open up Minesweeper, nothing appears. Interesting. Null value checks. There must be some things happening over here. Yeah, there are some things happening over here that relies on, okay, we just need to use a consumer over here. Yeah, so we can say control.consumer. So consumer is it helps us use our providers. It's just an easy way to use our providers. So change inside word consumer, and it's going to be MIH Minesweeper provider. We're going to control dot and add that requirement, and then delete down, back D2W, and then insert return. I'm so sorry, Sammy, we're not doing co-hosting right now. My apologies. Then we need to go down to the stack, and this stack we can insert here. Perfect. So there's a few places. We'll see exactly where it will come from. So we're no longer going to use this one, nor this one, nor this one. So now our errors are appearing all over the place, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we can head down to here. Total mines. So change inside word. Undo. Sorry, undo. Change inside word, and we're going to change this and use our provider. Sorry, I didn't do something over here. So I must change this to instead of value over here. What I'm going to do is, sorry, I think you were looking at garbage all this time. My bad. Change inside word, paste. Undo. Change inside word, paste. Perfect. Now we have a provider for us to use across our application, but specifically this package. So we can go down and over here, insert. This one we can just say our MIH Minesweeper provider dot. We need to put some curly brackets over here. I think I'm not sure what the word for that is. Interpolate. I think it's interpolate. And this is total mines. And then I just need to copy these things over here. And then we'll paste it all over the place. So insert, paste over here. 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 Over here. Over here. What is this? Integer division for rows. Interesting. Okay, let's scroll up. There's other places that are missing. Okay, why did we do this? Delete. Squares left is equal to this times that. Where can we do this? Squares left. Init state. Squares left. Let's see where we use the squares left. So it's an in squares left, and we're calculating it inside thingy, so we can remove it from here. Yeah, we can remove it from this section over here. Should we? Yeah, we can remove it from this section over here. We'll see what happens. Start game. Over here, total mines. So what we need is our provider. We can copy our provider over, and we need this provider for our over here. So insert, paste. Let me copy two words. Let me yank to W. Insert dot. Then we need the same thing over here. Let's say insert, or we should just say paste over here. Nice. Perfect. Escape, insert. Perfect. And if we scroll down a little bit, we should see there was an error somewhere over here. Insert, yeah. Perfect. So we're just moving our provider all over the place. Kekesh, we appreciate the likes. We appreciate the likes. Shout out. Shout out. So let's continue to see where our other errors are. So over here, we should be able to paste. Yeah. Append here. Perfect. And then insert dot m. Perfect. We can scroll up a little bit. Tebu Monas, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And if you like what we're doing right now, please feel free to check out the MIH app. We are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. Big brother, shout out, Kekesh, photography. Yeah, when are you going to jump into the Mzansi directory? I've been watching your videos. So Kekesh, photography. Let me show you something. So this is the Mzansi, this is MIH, right? What you're looking at the screen right now. This is MIH. It is the first super app of Mzansi. We currently have 970 in Klantla. Shout out for the follow. We currently have 970 personal users and 45 businesses inside or part of the MIH community. If we go back and head over to the Mzansi directory, this is the one that I want to tell you about. So if we click on it, this is a place for us to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. And you can search by the specific business type. So look, we already have a photography company inside the MIH app. So you can see JC, a photo booth. So they are a photography company, and that's why I want you on their Kekesh. So they're a photography business, like I've mentioned. They are capturing smiles one snapshot at a time. And you can step into your world of fun and memories with them. You can call them, email them, navigate to their location, visit their website, rate them, view their ratings, and add them as a bookmark for later on. And what you can do, instead of telling your people, oh, this is my website, search for me on Google, you can just share this QR code with them and say, here's a QR code, scan this QR code, you'll get access to our business profile on the MIH app. And there you can have all our information. So this is the power of MIH, and this is what we want you to have. So shout out, we appreciate you. So let's head back over to our code. Because something ain't right over here. Insert M Minesweeper, okay. So this is just some backtracking on our side, right? So we are implementing provider. We are trying to hook up provider on our side. Count, squares left, squares is open. Square board, okay. So the next one is over here, calculate bombs, insert. Oh, we don't need to insert, we can just paste. Back. Afternoon, just a shout out, Swazi. We appreciate you. How are you doing this evening? Minesweeper. So we are working on the Minesweeper game inside the MIH app. So I don't think things will work now. Yeah, things won't work now because we are coding and breaking things. But we are working on Minesweeper inside the MIH app. Change inside word, Minesweeper provider. Copy. Insert paste, and there's one more, no more. Insert M, yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna, it's tedious work doing this because we're backtracking, but if we were to implement this properly in the past, prior to this, we would have flown by this undo. So yank two words up there, find this and then paste. Perfect. And we should be able to copy these. Copy and start inserting some things. So insert paste, and paste. save. Cool. So this is the last one I think we need to do. Start game window. Hello, how? Okay. There's someone over, looks like he's from Egypt. Shout out. How to start programming in this language. I only know HTML. We appreciate you. So I'll tell you how I learned this. So let us know where you're from also. Shout out over on YouTube. So there's a question over on YouTube, and also let us know what your name is. There's a question over on YouTube that's asking us, yeah, please feel free to go back to Flutter. So there's a question over on YouTube from our brother over there saying how to start programming this language. So Flutter and Dart. And I only know HTML. So that's not a problem. I also, prior to starting up the MIH app, I also didn't know any front-end frameworks. The only thing I knew was HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript, if I'm being honest. But the way I learned things was I jumped onto YouTube and I started watching a whole lot of videos. So I'll try and look for the person that I'm following. So there's a specific person. There's it over here. This person was the very first person that I started following their tutorials. So his name is Mitch Kuku or Coco. So he does Flutter tutorials, everything about Flutter. So how to enable, everything, containers, expand, rows, teaching you about the basics. Every small thing inside the app he's teaching you about and how to implement them. If we go to the playlists, I'm sure there's many powerful things over here. He's even teaching you about Block, which is also a state management tool, teaching you all the different things out there. How many years do you have in Flutter? So thank you so much, Swazi, for that question. So we only have, so MIH is only just over a year old, maybe a year and 6 months old. So we started MIH last year, June, and I think maybe 3 months before that we started working on MIH. So just under 2 or just over a year of experience inside using Flutter. So yes, and how much experience do you have? And what is Flutter? Thank you so much for the question. Let us know what your name is. Let me see if I can try and read it. Okay, it's definitely Mohammed. So Mohammed, what is Flutter? So perfect question. Mohammed, perfect. So Mohammed, so this is MIH, right? Before I explain what Flutter is, we are going to use MIH, the MIH app, in order to explain what Flutter is all about. So MIH provides you with a friendly AI assistant called Mzansi AI. You can either click on it to open up the package, or you can go to Ask Mzansi at the top and just say, what is Flutter? In one paragraph. Enter. So Mzansi AI will sit and think just like every AI out there. And once it's ready for you, you'll have a green dot on the top right-hand corner. You can click on this and read aloud. So let's do that right now.
Hey there. Flutter is a super cool framework by Google used for building fast, beautiful, and cross-platform mobile apps. Think of it as a toolkit that lets developers write one set of code and deploy it on both iOS and Android, saving time and resources. It's known for its speedy performance, rich set of pre-built widgets, like buttons and text fields, and a flexible design system that makes apps look amazing. Basically, if you want to create a mobile app that looks and feels native on both major platforms, Flutter is a fantastic choice. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Would you like me to elaborate on any specific aspect of Flutter?
Shout out Mzansi AI for coming through with that explanation of Flutter. I hope that helps you. So to break it down quickly, Flutter is a framework, a front-end framework created by Google that allows you to make cross-platform applications. So you only code once and then deploy it on iOS, Android, web, Windows, Mac, Linux, on all the different platforms, right? So that's the power of it, and that's what we are using for the MIH app. The programming language, if you'd like to know what Flutter uses, it is called Dart, D-A-R-T. and it does look very familiar to Java, JavaScript, those kind of vibes. So super easy to pick up because I do have very tiny experience only in varsity of coding with Java. Yeah. So we appreciate the question. Thank you so much. And Swazi is asking, how come we can't see Mohammed's comments? So Mohammed is over on YouTube right now because MIH is live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And yeah, so if you like the mobile experience and you want to dive into the chat over there, head over to YouTube. You will, when you're on YouTube and on Twitch, you will be able to see the comments from TikTok. But when we're on TikTok, you'll only see the comments on TikTok. So my apologies for that. TikTok keeps banning me every time I go live without using my normal phone. So my apologies, Swazi. My apologies. So Dr. Pixels, shout out. We are just looking at your business, Netloom. Shout out. We appreciate you. So Toon Parker, did you create your own Mzansi AI? So we didn't create it from scratch. It is our own one running on our own servers. But if we head over to the About MIH package, great question, by the way. If we head over to the About MIH package, you'll see there's lots of tools in the top right-hand corner. We'll click on the star, and that'll take us over to our attributions, if you can see that, attributions. If we scroll through, you'll see the Mzansi AI logo and Olama. We'll click on view. Mohammed, we'll dive into your question now. So this is what we are using to run it. So Olama is cloud. Okay, cloud models are now available. So chat and build with open models. So these are the open source models. No problem. Books or online courses. Okay, great questions out there. Great questions. So we are using this one over here. So it's a way for us to build LLMs locally on our own hardware. So you don't have to rely on anyone else's APIs. You deploy an Olama instance inside your own servers, own hardware, laptop, wherever, and you'll be able to have your own AI and tweak it and all of the things. These are the different open source models out there. You can see this is OpenAI, this is DeepSeek, this is Gemma 3. Gemma 3 from Google. Then we have Quinn 3, we have DeepSeek V3, okay. So yeah, lots of different models out there for you to try and test out. So yeah, you can create your own one also. I suggest learning Docker first. Docker is a orchestration tool, and Docker does provide you with lots of things. So head over to this Google search Docker, and then get over to Docker Hub, or just Hub, I guess. Yeah, just click on Hub. Once you're on Hub, what you can do at the top, click on it and search for Olama. Once you have Olama up and running on your computer, you can run your own instance by, there's the line of code over here. So you would open up the terminal after installing Docker and everything you need. You would copy this line, paste it, and then you have an Olama instance running on your machine. There's lots more advanced ways to do this, but this is the easiest way of doing it. This is the easiest way of doing it. So please feel free, please feel free to check out Docker and Olama. We appreciate you. Yes, so how had you learned programming? So Mohammed is asking, how did we learn programming? So I did go to university to study computer science. So if we head over to the About MIH package and scroll to the bottom, you can see this is my information over here. So my name is Yasin Meth. I am the founder and CEO of Mzansi Innovation Hub, and I do have a BSc in computer science and information systems. So that's what we have. And during my programming, Mr. T, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. So during my computer science programming courses, they did teach us Python. Like the first year, they taught us Python, the first half of the year. The first half of our first year, they taught us Python. Then the second half, we switched over to Java and used that throughout. And then in final year, they taught us HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all of those things. But if you want to start learning programming right now, could I learn without a degree? 100%. There's many people that I met here in the MIH lives that don't have a degree and they are self-taught, especially on TikTok when I'm scrolling through the different videos and things. I do that. Yes, Parker, we do know Python. I'll show you our technology stack in a minute. So I would suggest, first things first is, let's ask Mzansi AI and we can follow this over here, right? So once the best way to start learning programming. So we'll let Mzansi AI think for a bit, and while I'm speaking to you. So I think the best way to do it, so first you have to know what you want to do. If you just want to know programming, so I think you can learn any lesson out there. Testing 1, 2, shout out Dr. Pixels. We appreciate you, Did my Wi-Fi cut? So, yeah, choose a programming language, Mohammed. That's the first thing. Choose a programming language that you want to do. So an easy way for you to get some guidance on this is, do you want to do front-end stuff, so designing like what you're seeing on the screen right now, or do you want to know back-end stuff? So that's your first decision that you'll have to make. If it's front-end, then you can learn one of the frameworks. So you can either learn Flutter, or you can learn React and React Native. Those are the two big options, but there's other options out there. If you want to learn backend, then like what Mzansi AI is telling us, learn Python. It's super easy to learn. Then once you have that, start learning the basic concepts. Don't go with big things first. Don't try and create Google in the first step. When I asked which computer you use, it tends to not show that sometimes. Oh, my bad. We'll answer that question also. So yeah, learn variables, then learn naming conventions, then learn print statements, and all of those different things. So focus on one programming language and start off with the basics. And go, like I said, head over to YouTube and just say, for example, Python for beginners. So you don't need to pay for anything. So Python for beginners. So I don't really like these long full courses, right? I like small playlists when I'm learning these kind of things. So like this one over here, Python course. So there's 128 lessons, or you can learn from Microsoft if you'd like, Python for beginners. So any of these tutorials will teach you everything you need to know about Python. So please feel free to head over to those tutorials. So let's head over to Parker. Parker, if you're still out here, let's see. So why were you interested in coding, and what's the benefits of it? So I'll tell you my story of why I was interested. Let me flip my camera, then you can see my face. Yeah, let me flip my camera, then you can see my face while I'm telling you the story. So back in varsity, I had a phone. It was a little bit old at the time, and it stopped receiving software updates. Right? So then I was frustrated that all the new phones are getting the latest version of Android, but my phone, which is not even that old, stopped getting updates for it. So what I did was I learned how to install a custom ROM onto Android. So I'm not sure if you are aware of that, but there's a thing called custom ROM. So it's a custom version of Android that you are able to install on different versions of your phone on your own, right? To get the latest versions of Androids and all of that. So I started doing that, and I was very interested in all of those like tweaking and all of those kind of things. Sheesh, W, custom ROM. Yeah, they died out a long time ago, but yeah, we used to do that. And then the one day I was in like a tutorial inside varsity, and I was asked for like an icebreaker, so like tell me about yourself, like what's your dream, something like that. And then I did say that I want to create my own custom operating system, because I was into custom ROMs and all of these kind of things. So that was my goal, to create a custom operating system. So I'm almost there. I'm created MIH, but that was it. And the benefits of it is, so this is my own thing. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. But what is the benefit of learning programming? So that would be, firstly, it makes computers less scary because you know what's happening in the background. But then it also gives you the ability to create anything that you want to create on your own, right? So that's what it does. So that's why I like it. So if you want to create, just like us, we're just creating Minesweeper now. All because of programming. You don't have to learn any new fancy tools. We're just learning the same tool. So that's the benefits, I think. So you did hear Python, Toon Parker. So let's flip over again. So I hope that answers your question about what's the benefits of it. So let's head back over to, what did I want to show you? The tech stack. So Sorry, this is just my thumbnail for YouTube. But yeah, this is the technology stack of MIH. If we look at the technology stack, we use Docker to orchestrate all of this. And then we have a fast API layer, which is our API, a fast API server, which is our API layer. This API layer is programmed in Python, right? Aren't you afraid of what you're able to do now that the knowledge learned over the years? No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm actually more excited right now because remember when this is Twala coming over from TikTok. So we aren't really afraid of what we are capable of because I'm actually quite excited for this. So after studying, I went to start working, and I didn't work in a programming field in IT. I was in IT, but not the programming development side. I was more project management, product owner kind of stuff. So there was very little to even no programming on my side. So after maybe 2 years of working in that field, I felt like I was too afraid to dive into a programming job because I didn't know real world programming, like what people speak about. So yeah, now I'm super excited. I feel like I can handle anything. If you give me a task, I can do whatever I need to do. Specifically inside the MIH app, but I can do anything elsewhere. It'll just take a lot more time to do. But thank you so much for that question. And yes, Dr. Pixels, our favorite custom ROM was Cyanogen mod. I think I spelled it correct. So yeah, Lineage OS. This is what it's called now. It's the new version, but yeah, Lineage OS. So it's an Android distribution. And yeah, there's many different versions available for you. Yeah, it's super cool stuff. There's still diehard fans over there, but Android is getting so good right now that most of the new phones, or most of the phones get, lots of years of updates. Even my Samsung, so I have a Samsung and I'm using it as my camera. You can see over here. So this is my camera for YouTube and Twitch. And that's a Galaxy S21 FE, and it's still receiving software updates today. And it's been years, so things are getting good. Back in the past, things were terrible, but things are getting good now. So yeah, let me know if anyone else out here did do some custom ROMing on their phones. Let us know what's your favorite ROM. But cool, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for diving into the chat. We appreciate you. And I like how lively things are getting on YouTube these days. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Shout out, shout out. Let's head back over. Okay. Can you get a job for coding without qualifications needed or sell your work somehow? So you probably could get a programming job. Love your work, bro. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Who is this? Thank you so much. Leah Kanya, thank you so much. So I see Roxanne AI. Roxanne AI, drop a link to your website. Are you on the MIH app? We appreciate you. So, oh yes, Dr. Pixel. Sorry. I forgot about your question about the computers. So I am using a Mac. Let me try and find my things over here. So I am using a Mac. I don't think there's any incriminating evidence over here. So I am using a Mac right now. And it's the Mac Mini with the M4 chip. So it's fairly recent and it has 16 gigabytes of RAM. And so I see you are asking us the question. Just bought myself the MacBook Air M2 just to accommodate. Perfect. So how is Flutter Dev on a Mac? So if you're developing on the Apple Silicon, I think it's amazing. Like the emulators work fine, the iOS simulator works fine, all of it works perfect. Speed, perfect. And just bought myself. Cool. So yeah, everything works fine. The only reason why I bought this was, like what you're saying, to develop for iOS. So that's the only reason. But yeah, it's been a smooth experience so far. The only problem that I'm currently dealing with is a storage issue. And that is a problem on my side because if you look at the top over here, I only bought the 256 gigabyte version of the thingy because the Mac was getting expensive when you start increasing the price, and I just took the basic one. So yeah, you can see that most of my space is getting chowed by development. So this system data, bro, running docker kill RAM. So it depends what you have inside your Docker instance. It depends really what you have inside your Docker instance that kills RAM. But if we, yeah, wait, let me speak about this. So the system data over here, you can see it's quite a lot of memory being used over here. And I did some investigation. So firstly, I'm running my MIH server over here, the development one, of course. So if we have a look over on terminal, let me say docker ps dash all. Yeah, so you can see I have quite a few containers up and running right now on this machine. So this takes up about 50 gigs, just the MIH server alone. And then if we head over to, and then Android Studio and all of the Android, so you see I do have the emulator up and running now. So this also takes up storage. And then on the iOS side, for some reason they download like 10 different versions of iOS for you, and it also takes up a lot of storage. So all of this different development tools are the thing that is eating up the storage over here. So if you are getting a Mac, make sure that you get like one with a huge size if it's for development, or else you're going to run into these different issues. So does Docker kill RAM? So yes, like I was saying, it depends on what you are using it for. So let me head over to my, how do I even check that? Is HTOP available on thingy, HTOP? Is HTOP available on Mac? No, it's not available. So I'm not sure how to show you this, but it doesn't kill that much RAM. The thing that kills the RAM is tough. I got 256. Yeah, just like me, so don't stress about it. It is manageable. But it'll start getting annoying after a long time. It only got annoying for me like lots of months later. But I understand. I guess you're in the same boat like that. Sorry, someone just followed. Who was this? Bismarck. Bismarck, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So does Docker kill RAM? So it depends on what your Docker container is doing. Are you good on JSON? So not really. So I just learned JSON now in order to, like for our API stuff. So remember I showed you the technology stack. So in our API layer, we do use a lot of JSON over there. And I'll show you that quickly. I'll show you just one thing over here, the wallet. Let's look at the wallet. So if you can see, I'm just mooring a JSON over here and sending it through to you, right? So I create this as a JSON and then I pass it through to you. And then on the Flutter side, my apologies, on the Flutter side, we do have some objects. Let me go back to wallet. So whatever we pass through from our API gets taken in by Flutter. And Flutter has its own objects, and you can see over here from JSON. So it takes a JSON format and then pushes it into an object. And there should be a to_JSON also. But yeah, I just know the basics of it, if I'm being honest. How long does it take for you to code? Interesting question, Parker, depending on what I'm coding. So I can set up, so let me flex a bit. Let me flex on you a bit. So I can set up a new MIH package that does nothing, that prints hello world to you. In like maybe 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, I can set up an MIH package and hook that up for you. But it really depends on what you're coding. If I'm just coding hello world, then it's going to take 1 second. But if I'm coding Google, it's going to take years, if that makes sense. But we appreciate the question. So Twala is saying, okay, what's the difference between JSON and Pygames? And what are you using now? So interesting. So JSON is just JavaScript object notation. So it's a format like this. That's what JSON stands for. And Pygames is a canvassing tool inside Python in order to create like games and things. Flutter freezed would best counter the manual conversation to ang from JSON. Dr. Pixels, I have no idea what you're saying right now. Flutter freezed would be best counter for manual conversion to ang from JSON. Flutter freezed. Interesting. Let's check out Flutter freezed. Oh, I thought you were telling me Flutter freezed itself. My bad. My bad. The package freezed. My bad. So let's see. Ooh, and it has the Flutter favorites. Definitely a dope tool. Definitely a dope tool. So let's see what it's saying. So before, after. What is this? Yeah, this is definitely something that we'll have to learn. I'll keep it in the back pocket for now, but thank you so much for that. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So cool, let's continue with our Minesweeper game. So we're just going to do some things here at the top. So we're going to, let's see if it's still in. Nice. No stress. We appreciate you, Dr. Pixels. And have you had a chance to, let's check your thing out, Dr. Pixels, Ken Logger. Have you had a chance to look at my changes? So, Ken Logger, shout out. This was created by Dr. Pixels to have some thingies. You'll see them inside MIH when we don't have lots of errors. So let me scroll up. Yeah, you can see I'm using Dr. Pixels Ken Logger over here. So to show me what route I'm currently in and if there was a redirect or not. So, great tool. And let me know if I also did garbage, Dr. Pixels. I'm also open to learning myself. Even forgot about that package. Work has destroyed me for the last few months. Sorry. That's okay. When you have a chance. But yeah, it's a powerful tool. I use it daily, Dr. Pixels. I use it daily. So please don't forget about it. Please keep pushing because I think everyone needs something like this inside or when they're just developing, because the blue stuff is not looking too good over here. I promise to do so when I get a chance. No problem. Thank you so much. And thank you for providing this for us. So let's insert. Let me put these things down. Oh my word. So, okay. And then it is MIH Minesweeper. And then dot MIH Minesweeper. Save. And over here, insert MIH Minesweeper. Insert MIH Minesweeper provider. Insert dot nice times insert dot MIH. Perfect. And just over here also. For some reason it didn't hook it up. MIH Minesweeper provider. Cool. So now there should just be only a very few places where we require this over here. So this one we can have the same thing paste over here and insert MIH. I'm not sure if I'm doing this the correct way, if I'm being honest. I've just been learning over the past week or so, and this is what I've been seeing them. Where is this? Handle tab. What is this? Oh, this is our thing over here. This is our thing. Okay, cool. Over here, insert M. Over here, we'll sort that out over here. Insert comma M. Insert M. So now there's one place, and this is the tricky one. I think what we can just do is say context. Oh, sorry. TikTok is checking if I'm a human. Context dot. I've learned that we will never know how to perfectly do stuff, which low-key sucks sometimes. Yeah, so I do believe that sometimes you have to go to the creators of these tools in order to figure out if you're doing things properly. Like we'll have to go to the creators of Provider in order to ask them if I'm implementing Provider correctly. But I have been chatting with Gemini. So when I first implemented Provider, I did give Gemini my code, not all my code, just specific codes. I gave it some of my code, and I told it to please review everything to see if I implemented things correctly. And it said, yeah, you did implement things correctly. So shout out. So I think we did use the things correctly. So let's head over to our game. Let's go back. And let's see things. So I don't hope for it to work right now. There's still things to fix, but let's see. When you click on it, interesting. Is it giving me some errors over here? Definitely some errors over here. I've been using Flutter is quite a wonderful tool. Or not Flutter, Provider is quite a wonderful tool, but yeah, getting to know it is quite difficult, and how to implement things. So like this. So we're checking for a null somewhere. So somewhere there's a null over here. How do you make Minesweeper? With Flutter. So I'll show you my, where is it? Let's go to, I think it's Book of Work. No, backlog. Yeah. So I was doing some Googling one night, and I came across this article, Create Minesweeper in Flutter. So I tried to follow this tutorial in like maybe 2 or 3 lives ago. And this tutorial really is nonsense. I wasn't able to follow it. It's maybe for more advanced people. But what I did is I took the link to this article, and then I went through to Gemini. And we can go to the Gemini chat. I hope I'm not talking about weird things with Gemini. But let's see. Late initialization. Is it this one? So yeah, I just asked. I gave it the link to that article and said, please create better steps for me to follow, and then it told me that. So let's see what's cool. Something was called before Minesweeper in its state completed. Something was called before this, inherited. What? Typically referenced to. So maybe, I have no idea. So I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So we're going to start a new chat. I like starting fresh chats with. That's smart. Yeah. That's what AI is for. It's to outsource our thingy. Oh, there's video generation in Gemini. Cool. Yeah, so let me reveal. So this is what I do normally when I deal with such errors. Gemini can teach me what's going on. So I'll give it that file that I'm dealing with and copy all the errors that I'm receiving. I'll paste it in, and at the end of things I'll say please help me, yeah, please help me fix this, and Gemini will do its thing. So one day I will be sending this through to Mzansi AI, but not right now. Once we get better hardware and stuff, we can do that. So the core of the issue is calling this in your init state, which turns dialog inside, which shows dialog, which calls inside show dialog packet attempts to access inherited widgets like theme.what before the widget tree is okay, before it's fully mounted. Yeah, I know what it's going to tell me to do now. So let's see, show game. Yeah, it's going to tell me to put these, is first load. Yeah, is first load. We must do this. Context. Yeah, let's copy this. Oh, did changes. What? This method is safe for calling show dialog for reading thingies. Okay. init state. Okay. Okay. Let's do this step by step now. Let's do this step by step. The Gemini is coming through with some great things. Dr. Pixels, I see your chat. Let me see what you're saying. So, I noticed that you use Gemini more than GPT. Why is that? So, I don't like OpenAI as a company, first and foremost. And I like Google's products. So I've been an Android user for years, and I've been a Google Assistant user and all of those kind of things. So I want to use an assistant that I'm going to use all over. And since Google Assistant was that assistant for me, I just switched over to Gemini, and I use Gemini as my go-to. After Mzansi AI, I use Gemini, and then when Gemini is giving me problems, then I go to DeepSeek. If DeepSeek's giving problems, then I go to Claude. If Claude's giving problems, then only I'll go to OpenAI. But I just don't like them as a company. So for example, let me bring this over. For example, this is OpenAI's open source version of their ChatGPT. And if look at the sizes of the models that are available for us, 14 gigs is the lowest version. So you need hardware that has 14 gigabytes of RAM, if not 14 gigabytes of dedicated virtual or video RAM, right? Like a graphics card RAM, in order to run this. And that's not for the everyday people, but they're called OpenAI, and they're not really that open. And this came out, or it was updated 5 ago, but it came out like maybe 2 months ago. But if you look at Gemma 3, which Mzansi AI uses, this is from Google, and look at their sizes over here. So they do have a 17 gigabyte one, but that's their biggest. And if you go further down, it just gets smaller and smaller. So it's more accessible to people. Those are its insane specs, exactly. So you can't call yourself Open AI, and your mission is to make open source AI available to everyone. But then you need hardware that not everyone has. But if you look at Google, all of this, like, look, you can even get a 292 megabyte version that just runs over there, and this will just be for playing around with it. It won't be the most intelligent thing, but it is available over there. I'm so sorry we're not doing what's this, co-hosting. My bad. But yeah, that's why I don't like them. So I do like using Gemini. So yes, let's follow the steps. So they were telling us that we need to add a new bool in the beginning to say first loaded, to tell the Minesweeper game that we've first loaded our... Oh, this is the first time loading the game. So first load bools. Oh, first load isn't used. Private method fields can't be final. Okay, they're speaking garbage to us. I got an Ubuntu machine and I want to host my own server for an N8N project. N8N is the future. So I have heard of N8N. Got any tips for self-hosting? I do have some tips. The very first tip for self-hosting, you're already one step there. It has Ubuntu on it. Make sure you have Ubuntu server. Don't use the Ubuntu desktop version. The desktop environment, Donovan, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. Don't use the desktop version for this machine, right? Make sure that you use the server operating system, because Madzi, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you, because the UI takes up a lot of resources. So that scrapes all of that away. It just gives you a terminal. So that's the best thing. The next tip that I would give you is learn Docker. Docker is a powerful tool for creating containers and keeping your software, your applications on that server separated. So you're saying you want to look at N8N. So let's see if N8N is over there. Look, there's an N8N server for you. So all you have to do now, Dr. Pixels, is learn Docker. Here's N8N. I'm assuming these people are the creators of things. But yeah, you can follow their documentation and they can tell you how to create things. So yeah, you would create a volume. There's it over here. Create a volume. And then call this code. This one is going to be running from port 85678. 5678, yeah. And then so this is it over here. Gomo, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you. So, since you want to do N8N stuff, all you have to do is learn this. Also, another thing, if you want to make this publicly accessible, your server, there's a lot of different steps that you need to take. So, let's have a look at the technology step because we are hosting it from home also. And if you have a look over here, the reverse proxy server with Nginx also available on Docker. This tells you, like, if you see here, like over here by Docker, you see it has hub.docker.com. So Nginx is the thing that, what's your option for using cloud computers? Interesting. So I try stay away from cloud computers at the moment because of the costing and stuff. There's like this running joke inside like on social medias and stuff, is that you vibe code for a bit, you end up, or instead of just buying a tool, say for example this application costs you 10 rand to do, you would rather opt to vibe code. So you would vibe code and host it somewhere, and then the next minute you have like a $500 cost to your name for this application, where it could have cost you 10 rand just to buy someone else's application. So my thing is to stay away from it, rather learn it on your own. But I think AWS is a popular tool that people use. Yeah, I think I've seen people use AWS a lot. So I think that's a very popular tool. Understandable. Yeah, understandable. But yeah, if you want to make your application and your server publicly available, you're going to have a reverse engine proxy server. Looks like I'll look into self-hosting. Yeah. Docker is the main thing. Once you know Docker, you can recreate all of this, right? But this is, all of these are important layers, but very cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Dr. Pixels. And N8N, I must look into it. It's looking kind of cool with the stuff that's available. Secure workflow automation for technical teams. Interesting. I'll have to dive into it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish up this code that we're going to do, that Gemini is giving us. We're going to test it out. If it fails, then we're going to give up on it. Not give up, we're going to wait for it for tomorrow to do it. So let's copy that code over. What are you building, brother? Shout out. Thank you so much, Madzi, for that question. So we are working on the MIH app. The MIH app is the first super app of Mzansi. And MIH is short for Mzansi Innovation Hub, our company's name. We currently have 970 users and 45 businesses a part of the MIH community. The MIH provides you with many powerful packages, like our Mzansi wallet, a place to keep your loyalty cards digitally. The Mzansi directory, a place to search for people and businesses of Mzansi. So let's head over to our software. Let's head over to Dr. Pixel's company. We can share software and then Netloom. So you can see their software development company. I must give you a rating. I feel so bad now. But you can call, email, rate them, navigate. You can share. And let's head over to the MIH one. So this is the Mzansi Innovation Hub business page on the Mzansi directory, where you can call us, email us, navigate to us, visit our website, which is important, rate them, bookmark them for later. Also, you can review other ratings out there. And if you'd like to find us, all you have to do is scan this QR code on the screen right now, and you should be able to get right through to our business profile. Love this app, man. It's really cool and generic. Yeah. So what I'm building is I'm building one thing for everyone. This is such a big multi-service app. Would it help if you start with a certain service? So we have been going on for quite some time. Right now. So the first thing that we did create inside the MIH app was the patient profile. So this is a place to keep your medical information, so your personal information, medical aid information, your previous consultation notes, different medical documents, and different claims and stuff. all available on here. And then we also, on the business side, we have the patient manager, which has a digital waiting room, a list of your patients that you can access, and you can search for different patients. So it is a super app, Madzi. It is a super app, Madzi. So we'll ask Mzansi AI. We also have an AI over here and a calculator, so many different things. So we'll ask Mzansi AI, what is a super app? Send. So then Mzansi AI can explain to us what a super app is all about. So we'll wait for a bit and let's have a listen.
Hey there, waving hand. That's a great question. Think of a super app like a one-stop shop for almost everything you need, all in one place, grinning face with starry eyes. Basically, it's an app that bundles together a bunch of different services. Instead of needing separate apps for things like messaging, payments, shopping, and more, you can access all of those features within a single app. The MIH app is actually a super app. We're designed to streamline both personal and business life by bringing together features like managing your professional profile, team management, appointments,
Shout out Mzansi AI. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So Madzi, we aren't using any of these paid services. So our philosophy here at MIH is to use free and open source technologies. So this is our technology stack, right? This is like 90% of the tools that we use. So we have Nginx for our reverse proxy server. We have Flutter and Flutter as our front end. Super tokens as our authentication layer. We have Fast API as our backend API layer. So instead of Firebase, what you would use is just standard APIs. MySQL for data storage, MinIO for object storage like files, and then our LLM uses Olama. So all of these are free and open source tools. So you can replicate this if you'd like. So super impressive. If you guys run collabs in the future, please let me know. I would love to learn. I'm a Flutter dev. Cool, Madzi, shout out. So we do have some plans in the future, right, to collaborate with the people of Mzansi. And that plan, I'm waiting to implement Provider. So Provider is the last step in order to start the collaboration, because then I have everything and some documentation sorted out. So you can see here's our technology stack. Then we have what an MIH package looks like. I'll add the different things over there. Then we have the different MIH packages that are available. Then we have how the packages work. So we have a package which calls our MIH package services, which calls APIs. Then once it's successful, our services updates our package providers, which then pushes that information back to our package. So we are slowly but surely adding some documentation to the application. And one day in the future, we will be able to collaborate. Since that app is going to be holding sensitive documents, you must be sure about your security. 100% Tapelo, 100% Tapelo. However, so keeping that in mind, so I do agree with you, and I do have a plan in the future to use Etabase, ETEBASE. So this is what I'm going to use in the future in order to handle end-to-end encryption. So this is an open source end-to-end encryption tool that's like Firebase, but open source. You can host it on your own, and it's end-to-end encrypted. So this is powerful. We're going to implement this in the future to handle security. However, Tapelo, what we do have over here is we do have a privacy policy and a terms of use document. So you can see under the terms of use, we do have our data collection and privacy, and then also like governing laws. So since we are operating in South Africa, we are governed by POPIA and all of those kind of things. So we do have some sort of security on our side. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for diving into the chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So yes, let's continue with this. Thank you so much. I'm loving the questions. I'm loving the comments. I'm loving everything this evening. So I just want to finish this up. I think I did paste it. So did this thing change? Okay. Aware, bro, shout out. We appreciate you. And let us know if you have a business, just like my business or Dr. Pixel's business or anyone's business on the MIH app. Please feel free to download MIH. We are available on the Google Play Store Apple App Store, Huawei App Gallery, and the web. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. Please feel free to create your account and activate your business account, and then in the next live, what we will do is we'll check out your different businesses out here. Thank you so much. We are on the road to 1,000 people inside our community. So we do appreciate each and every one of you. Copy. Thank you so much, Tapelo, for the follow. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. So this, and then this thing is saying that we need to remove this from here. And save this. And then summary of the changes. So it's easy. Okay. Let's run things now. Let's reload. Let's run things and see what happened. So yeah. So we are working on Minesweeper. So we are bringing the first game into MIH. So Madzi, we're not only focusing on one thing, collecting data. We are also trying to bring some fun to the MIH app. So that is Minesweeper. What is this errors? Yo, let me reload this. So it looks like we're going to have to cut things short right now. We're going to try it one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this code, copy all of this, paste it to Gemini, and tell Gemini it's doing garbage. And then I'll keep this over here for later when we are continuing with the live. So tomorrow. So we are live Monday to Thursday. Please feel free to follow us, subscribe to us. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. If you like the mobile experience, please feel free to head over to YouTube. It's also a mobile experience over here also. So restart our application. Excellent. Catch moving. Fix the initial bug, but the next common challenge. Okay, to fix this, deferred. Okay, perfect. So we know this. Perfect, we know this. So I'm just going to implement this quickly. You know how things goes. You never want to leave the thingy. I enjoyed today's session. I enjoyed it also. Thank you so much, everyone, for diving into the chats. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. It's been a lively thingy. That's why you can see it's already past, and we haven't even complained about time yet. So you know it was a lit live today. Tab, paste. Okay, let's see now. All right, let's reload things. Oliver, hello to you too. Sawubona. Yo, this is even worse. But it's something to do with the late. It's something to do with the late thingy. So board is not initialized. Board is not initialized. Board is not initialized. Board is not initialized. So this thing over here, boards. Oh, boards and squares left are not initialized. Hectic. Don't laugh, Dr. Pixels. Hectic. So board, how do we initialize a board? So I know we did it over here. Maybe over here. So it needs to be inside this thing over here where we are using our provider. Thank you so much. Who is this? Thank you so much for the rose. We appreciate you. Probity. Thank you so much for the rose, Probity. We appreciate you. I understand the vibes, man. It's always fun to see another brother go through it too. Yeah. We go through this all the time. So let's insert tab. Let's paste this over here. Oliver, thank you so much for the GGs. We appreciate you. You know what? If I'm gonna continue with this, live, it's gonna end up going to like 10 o'clock tonight. Yo, it's gonna go to like 10 o'clock tonight. So let me flip over and let's call it a night this evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH live this evening. We do appreciate each and every one of you from YouTube, from Twitch, and from... I sent you a suggestion in your inbox. Perfect, Oliver. We'll look at it after the live. We'll look at it after the live. So yes, thank you so much to all the people on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok for coming through to the MIH live. W stream, definitely W stream. And thank you to the silent viewers also. So I know there's lots of people, a lot of chatters out there that are chatting, but thank you so much to the silent viewers also. We appreciate you too. If you like MIH, please feel free to download MIH. We are available. Thank you so much. Another GG. We appreciate you. If we go to... Yeah, if you like MIH, please feel free to download it and set up your account. We are available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do to find us is search MIH or the MIH app, and we'll appear at the top of the list. If you enjoy the lives, we are live Monday to Thursday, so tomorrow is our last live for the week, and then it's Monday again. So we do some interesting things like Minesweeper, what we are working on currently. So we're going to work on that until the next update, and then we'll find something else to do. And if you'd like to support us, please feel free to follow us, subscribe to us, all those things on all the platforms, and share our videos, watch our videos, download MIH, share MIH with all of your family members. It's a great tool to use. And if you'd like to support us even further than those ways, what you can do is you can become a premium member of Mzansi. That unlocks certain perks for you. This is available over on TikTok and on Patreon. If you like the TikTok route, head over to our profile and click on the subscribe button after you follow us, of course. And if you want to go the Patreon route, under the About MIH package inside the MIH app, click on the Support Our Journey button, and that will directly through to our Patreon. That unlocks... You'll get the latest version of MIH before anyone else. We have a private Discord server. We have monthly live chats, so we'll have like a Zoom call and stuff. And we'll have shout-outs at the end of the lives. Cool. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining once again. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And let's keep working hard, Mzansi. Hope to see you tomorrow.